This is what the vineyard is looking like.
And then our pond over there, the fish are doing really well in there.
Which way should we go?
We can go down this way and pick up the trailer.
Okay, hang on.
We can walk down the backside if you want to look at the pond.
You did real nice on the southward sloping grade, babe.
Yeah, this will give really good sun exposure without getting too hot because these trees to the west will shade it in the late afternoon. Some of these taller leafy ones will get cut down because those are going to become mushroom logs.
How about this more northern area?
Well, I need to thin some of these trees out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's shady over here.
It'll get a lot of early morning sun, which
Yeah,
is
that's
good.
true.
That keeps it warming up faster from the frost overnight if we get cold nights.
Yeah, sunrise will actually hit it real nice.
The pond needs a little trimming up now.
When do we get my gazebo up?
Well, I've been working on that area down there too. So there's our little fishies.
Oh my goodness. Wow, check them out.
There's a bunch of them in there. There's a couple dozen goldfish.
I mean, they've always been so tiny.
Yeah, they were feeder goldfish, like the little bitty 49-cent ones from PetSmart.
Yeah, we gotta do some
Yeah,
vegetation management around.
And I need to build up the low area over here to retain water a little bit deeper.
I remember when Jeremy and his buddy first trenched this, I was like, I don't know about it.
There's a raw hole in the ground.
Yeah.
But we've seeded it with cattails and watercress and native
Did you place
irises.
those logs, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And now they look natural. It looks really natural.
As
you said it would.
Native iris. These little trees that are growing in are, they're not going to stay there. I'm going to trim those up.
I can get on one of the mowers.
Mm-hmm. So I got to clean this up again. There's some rocks in here that I'm going to use for building a dam on the bottom end of the pond. And the pond should get a couple feet deeper eventually. I just haven't closed the end up enough. But the fish are thriving in there.
I see.
There's goldfish, koi, and minnows in there, and they're all doing really well. Some of the koi are almost 6 inches long now, and they were like 3 inches when they went in.
Nice.
And the goldfish were itty bitty guys when they went in there. They've grown by massive strides. So this year I'll pull some of the water vegetation out. I'll trim around the edges here, and I'll build up the outlet a little bit more so that the pond gets deeper next year. It's got constant inflow just from water seepage.
How long ago did we put the original fish in? It's been like a year and a half, right?
2 years.
2 years?
2 years now.
How many starts do we have to get put in the ground?
So right now in the ground we have about 160, and we've got about 48 more to do.
Okay.
Plus we have a bunch more of different, so that's all Sigariba.
Yeah.
So we'll have 200 and... No, I miscounted. We've got about 170 some in the ground right now, and we've got about 68 more to do.
Perfect.
And that's all Sigariba. And then we have some other potted Pinot,
I was gonna say, where's the Pinot?
potted Gamay, and we have some Pinot and Gamay starts that need to get potted up. So that block up above is going to be Gamay, and then I'm going to work on this down here for our Pinot.
Awesome. And then where's the gazebo going?
Well, that'll be down here at the bottom of this
Yay.
Sigariba block.
How long ago did I buy that? Is it in the barn?
It's over here on a pallet over there.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's a lot less swampy down here too.
I have a lot of the material sitting here just waiting to be organized. So I've got a little bit more leveling to do in this corner, but our gazebo will be right here, and then this will be our seating area for people to watch the ceremony. And then this sort of bank here, I'm working on landscaping the edge of it smoother, but there's going to be an arbor that goes all the way around the outside.
Yeah.
And it'll have different types of vining plants. So it'll have honeysuckle and kiwis and some table grapes and stuff like that, all growing up on a 6-7 foot arbor. So it'll enclose this area. You'll be able to look up the hill, see the vineyard. You'll be able to look over here and see grape arbors with all of the vining plants. And then over here will be the master of ceremonies gazebo for people to have seating out there in that grassy area.
I was not feeling this area for the ceremonies, and you know what? You were right.
It takes time for stuff to settle into a natural feeling environment. So this was all bare dirt. We scraped it out with an excavator to scrape it flat, and it was all bare dirt. And I still have some areas where things aren't growing very well yet because there's too much clay. So I have to go back over the top of that with some topsoil and till it in and reseed things. So there's still a little bit more work to do here to make it really lawn-like, but it's doing pretty well. For right now, it's all rough because I just maintain it, but I chop and drop all of the vegetation to just build up the soil here. And then this area at the bottom of the vineyard will get a low retaining wall. It'll
Yeah,
be
that's going to be fly. That's going to be really nice.
And then I can trim the growth up there. But for right now, my bees really love all of those weedy flowers and stuff. So
You want to process that other rooster?
no, I don't think so. Kara wants to keep him unless he turns me.
He's on my nerves, waking me up. Back at you.
So then back behind the barn, we're going to get working on that here pretty soon too. But that's where I've got some leveling to do there. And we're going to build a flagstone paver courtyard over there with some low walls and raised beds around that area. So
Awesome.
you'll be able to sit over there when an actual ceremony is not going on. But if we do like wine tasting it outside, we can just kind of sit over there and get that afternoon sunlight.
Awesome.
And then this sloping area down here, I've got a lot of work to do on that. I have to plow, till, and reshape that hillside a little bit. But that's going to be another vineyard block down there. And then you can see where our road comes down behind the barn and goes out. It'll get gravelled. And then to the south side of that road, there'll be a row of fruit trees going that way at the top, and then vineyard down the slope.
Well, I can tell you nobody's going to want our rooster hollering and fussing during their ceremony.
The chickens aren't going to be there when we're open to the public.
Where are they going to be?
They're going to be up above in the area I've cleared out of the forest.
Back by the house again?
No, up above the house in the area I cleared out of the forest.
Oh, you said that, and I didn't process it. Okay. No pun intended. Things are really coming along.
One of my other projects is to plumb the roof gutters off the barn into my big storage tanks so that I'm not using any groundwater. If I irrigate a new block of vineyard down here, it'll all be stored up water. I have 7,500 gallons of storage right now, and I want to add to that.
Gazebo. Pretty cool.
Once these things all come up to the wire and get in leaf, that's going to be a really nice view up the hillside. You'll be able to see them marching.
Vines
upwards.
marching. That's always been your vision. Vines marching. Planted on a south-facing slope.
Been working on clearing brush down here, so that'll get all processed into a nice smooth hillside too.
I don't have to hop on the tractor and pull you out of brush anymore. Blackberries. No comment. I was mad too. It was raining that day. You know what day I'm talking about.
It happens.
I told you not to do it, and you did it. And that's when we didn't know what was over there. I thought you were about ready to go over a cliff.
Chickens will all get moved out of here and up above into the forest.
Hello, chickens.
Our used chicken coop that we bought, I need to get that painted here pretty soon too. It's going to get painted red like the rest of the barn structures.
Yeah. I like the rainbow though. It's cute. But for aesthetics, it needs to, you know, complement what we got going on.
Then our apple orchard's doing pretty well over here.
Where's the attack rooster?
What's that?
Where's the attack rooster? Never mind, I see his ass.
He thinks he's something.
I see him. He looks like he's ready to he's ready to tangle with you. He's probably ticked because his buddy's gone.
Well, Mom said that the days after we processed the other rooster, we started getting more eggs, so that other one was also stressing out the hens too much.
Oh.
I mean, they're chicks that we picked up from the farm store, so they're a mixed bag as far as temperament and genetics go.
Well, you picked a great site, babe, for wedding operations. Far enough away from the house. And then parking is going to be down here, right?
Yeah, so we'll have where the old brown shed is, that's getting moved out. That'll be a parking lot.
Okay.
Tasting room operations and wedding stuff.
Nice.
And people will be able to drive all the way around. And this kind of flat bench right here, there's going to be some trees along the bottom side, but we'll be able to do like angle parking on the grass here for events, so we'll have quite a bit of parking. And then I'll have more space down below on the other side of the road, but you know, that's farther, so when people have mobility issues, we'll want to have like a little electric golf cart or something for them to park over there and come up.
Yeah.
And then down here, we've been working on our frontage, and we've got some berry bushes to go in down here, but I have to fence that too. But our apple orchard is doing much better since we got the last of the fencing around it. And it's time to mow in here again, but
Yeah.
our trees are doing much better. Like
I can hop on the tractor and knock it out. I don't mind.
our these are your pink lady,
My pink lady apples.
right there in the front.
I know. Thank you.
But I haven't really been pruning anything yet. I'm just really letting them do whatever they need to do to establish a really good solid root system, and then I'll shape them up